Hello YouTube, Dylan the Shadal Duelist here with another video for you guys showcasing a deck I've built. This is going to be Mashodo Nurseburn. Now if you guys don't know what Mashodo Nurseburn is, it's basically Nurseburn that revolves around actually this field spell right here, Spell Mining Cave, also known as Mashodo, and this card in general for burn decks is amazing. Now, personally, I'm not a burn player. I typically don't play this kind of deck, but I just wanted to showcase to you guys what this card does. So, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If you control more monsters than your opponent, basically the same applies to you. Once per turn, during the end phase, if you control the same number of monsters as your opponent, destroy this card. Now that goes for if you control no monsters at all as well. So basically I'm going to activate Pot of Indulgence, another great card for burn decks, summon Refecule, and activate Mashodo. Now Refecule, what's great, why Mashodo works so well with Nurseburn is Refucule's effect is a continuous effect, which Mashodo can't stop. It can only stop monster effects from activating, but if you're like Nurse Refecule and your effect is continuous, it doesn't affect you. So this card is perfect for that. So you have, your gift card, your Trap Trick, another great card for this deck. So he's going to summon his Magician's Rod. I'm going to activate Trap Trick and chain the gift card to burn him for 3,000 damage, and then get the Pass of Destiny, which is another great card. You got to run a few other extra burn cards in this kind of deck simply because of the fact that there aren't enough cards out there that can really give your opponent life points that you can abuse with Refecule. And I mean, Upstart Goblin, another great card to abuse with Refecule. Draw and burn your opponent for 1,000. So as you can see, as I activate the Trap Trick, he just quits. That was just a short little one. This is going to be up against Dragoonity. Condemned Witch is another great card for Nurseburn, and Mashodo really doesn't hurt it as much because of the fact that as soon as your opponent summons a monster and you have the same amount, you can just chain Condemned Witch and get your Refecule out. Now, he did Dark Hole me. I wasn't able to activate her, but I did get the Pot of Indulgence, and as you can see, I do have bad reaction to Samochi, which is basically the trap card equivalent of Refecule. Now, I did misplay here by activating Ring of Destruction first. I did forget about the errata, truth be told, so that didn't work out the way I would have liked. But hey, I mean, with Spell Mining Cave, with Mashodo, he couldn't exactly attack me or anything. So I do try to use Condemned Witch. He does Solemn Strike me. He gets the Crystal Wing out, and he can't attack. And I do draw my gift card, so even if he hadn't quit here, which he did, I would have just set gift card and then activated it, and I would have won that duel as well. So last duel here, these are obviously quick duels because this is a burn deck. We are facing Batteryman here. This was a weird Kaiju Batteryman deck. I'm not really sure what he was going for here, but again, you summon your Refecule, burn for 1,000 with Upstart, activate Mashodo, set Metaverse. I didn't really open up too well here, and unfortunately I did draw into the Pot of Indulgence, which you have to activate, during the beginning of main phase 1, but luckily he summoned more monsters and he couldn't attack Refecule because of the cave. I did get some good draws with the Indulgence, and he kept summoning monsters. I don't know what he was going for here, to be honest, but he could not really summon anything else. So I did draw another Indulgence. I did get my Dark Lords because he did Kaiju my previous Refecule, so I was able to, lucky draw there. Truth be told, I go for Just Desserts because, again, you have to run other burn cards in this deck because if you rely only on the Pass of Destiny or gift card, it's not going to work out. You want to burn them for as much damage as you can. So you have to run cards like Just Desserts, and I do even run Chain Burn in here. Not Chain Burn, Chain Strike, I think it is. What Chain Burn revolves around, basically. So he does try to get rid of my Mashodo, but I do Metaverse it, and then he, with us both having two monsters, he thinks, okay, can I just attack directly? I do have the Blazing Mirror Force, another great card in case either you don't have Mashodo or they decide to attack you with one monster, and you can protect your Reficule there. So those are the replays, and let's take a look at the deck list. So obviously you run 3 Nurse Reficules. This is your win condition, basically. I run 2 Condemned Witch simply because with Mashodo, it's you know, it can hurt a little bit. It's not the worst thing, but you also are running 3 Banishment of the Dark Lord, since Reficule is considered a Dark Lord. She is searchable with Banishment. So you're basically you're running 8 copies of Reficule. 3, and then the 2. It's so you don't really need 3 copies of Condemned Witch. She can clog your hand, basically. 3 copies of Mashodo, 3 copies of Indulgence, and then the 1 copy of Upstart Goblin. Chain Strike, yeah. So, like I said, I'm running 1 Chain Strike here. I'm not running any Terraforming because I would rather have Metaverse because let's say I don't open up any monsters. If I were to activate Spell Mining Cave, it would pop. So Metaverse, at least I can activate it on my opponent's turn in chaining to a monster effect or a summon and get Mashodo out. So no Terraforming. Obviously 3 Gift Card, 3 Path of Destiny, pretty standard. 3 Ring of Destruction here, and 3 Blazing Mirror Force. These are more for defensive cards. Ring of Destruction actually works really well because if during the end phase, your opponent, you both control 1 monster, you can activate Ring of Destruction, destroy their monster, get some burn damage off, and you can protect your Mashodo. Blazing Mirror Force, again, just a really great defensive card in case either Mashodo is not on the field or they attack over Reficule, because Reficule only has 1,400 attack. She's not beefy at all. Trap Trick, another great card. It searches out basically every trap card in your deck, save for Bad Reaction to Simochi. So really important card. 3 Just Desserts, 3 Metaverse, I already explained that, and then the 3 Bad Reaction to Simochi. The extra deck is just filler because it's Indulgence fodder. You don't ever go into your extra deck in this deck at all, so it's run whatever. Like I said, it's basically just Indulgence fodder. So there we have it, guys. That is a quick little video on my Mashodo Nurse Burn deck. If you enjoyed it, let me know. And what do you think I could do to improve this deck, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, if you think, oh god, burn deck. What do you think about Mashodo, though? Honestly, this card is really, really good in any kind of burn deck or any strategy at all that doesn't spam the field with monsters. So what do you guys think about this card in general, or just the deck in general? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoy this type of content, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, guys, this is Dylan the Shadal Duelist, signing out.